You ever find like a craft video or a recipe video that makes you so mad and angry inside that you just gotta try it? Because that's what happened to me. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Jesse and welcome to the most cursed video on the internet. I know we have a lot of competition in that regard, but I think we can pull it through. So I found these recipes by one of those Facebook recipe farms called Chef Club. I've never heard of this collective, I guess. They seem to be based out of France, I guess. Instant ramen like you've never seen before. Let's have a top ramen renaissance. I can already tell you that these recipes are not going to work, and I haven't even opened the first package of ramen. Problem is, I already bought all the materials for it, so might as well bite the bullet and get started. Alright, I got 3 packs of ramen. No, wait! Would you like to hear some top ramen ASMR? This actually isn't top ramen, it's some Marchin ramen ASMR. I'm gonna have a fun time editing that sound out. Oh, by the way, I'm using Marchin ramen, not top ramen, like the top ramen renaissance that we're supposed to be having here. I know some of you ramen purists out there are going to be mad at me for using Marchin, not top ramen, but if you are a ramen purist out there, you're sure not gonna like the rest of this video.
Don't eat glass, cause it's bad for your teeth. Hold up.
Alright, well, I found the first problem with this video. You're putting foil in the toaster. I thought I remembered from watching like a different debunking video that you shouldn't put foil in the toaster. So I googled it and yeah, you shouldn't put foil in the toaster. As far as I understand this, and I don't, you shouldn't put foil in the toaster for the same reason that you shouldn't put like metal in the toaster. You shouldn't use like a metal fork to get something out of the toaster. The foil, if it comes in contact with any of the heating coils of the toaster, then you get a really cool fire. So unless you want a really cool fire to come out of your toaster and you are planning on getting a new toaster and maybe a new house at some point, you shouldn't put foil in the toaster. Luckily, my oven has a toasting function on it, so we're just gonna do that instead, and we are going to... Shit, I need water. This is seriously the lowest stakes out of all the recipes that we're preparing today, and I'm still not entirely convinced it's gonna work. Should I be this nervous, like, talking into my iPhone and dunking ramen in water? I feel like I shouldn't be. I feel like Mama didn't teach me how to be a YouTuber. Oh my gosh. Now I have soggy ramen. I think my one big fear of doing this is that I haven't eaten anything today. So I might just open this up and this is actually going to taste good. And that scares me. That worries me about what that says about my palate. This is like, hold on. What the fuck? Something about this just feels so wrong to me. There's water everywhere. Why is there water everywhere? Ramen doesn't hold water very well. They didn't say how long to toast this thing. Am I just supposed to just throw it in there? We're gonna make it medium. And, I guess we're just gonna let that happen. Why is this thing so... Oh, shit! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the ramen grilled cheese. This didn't fucking work. This didn't fucking work. I mean, it's a little softer. Not much, though. It's still hard as shit. That is so bad. What the fuck is this? Did I do this right? Hold up. The worst part of all of this is that I am very hungry right now. No. Uh-uh. Yeah, that's some uncooked ramen already. Uncooked, unseasoned ramen. That's fucking disgusting.
Put the garbage in the fucking trash can. Up and down like a garbage man.
Why am I pouring chocolate into a juice box? You're pouring chocolate into an orange juice box. Wouldn't the flavor of the orange juice be in the chocolate somehow? I'm just saying, orange juice and chocolate, that can't taste fucking good. That can't give you the desire. What? This. I don't know why I'm making myself do this. I guess the first thing that we gotta do is melt the chocolate. I got a Hershey bar. Perfect. I feel like I'm cursing a lot. I don't know how long it takes to melt chocolate. Now, I'm not actually going to use a juice box because I know how flavors work. I'm not sure if that's going to help much, considering we're going to fucking put ramen seasoning on it. But I'm going to use a soy milk box to at least try and salvage some of the flavor of the chocolate. Where's the knife? Hey Jesse, how did you cut yourself? Well, I was following a ramen recipe. And I was using a knife to cut it into a silk soy milk bottle, carton, whatever. We're just gonna scissor this. Yeah! Now we're getting somewhere! Now we're in business, baby! There's just soy milk dripping everywhere that I'm now noticing. Jesse, what'd you do today? I made a mess. Okay. Nope. How long does it take to melt chocolate in the microwave? We're only making one of these, by the way, because I only felt like buying one type of chocolate, and I would rather not waste more time on this bullshit than I have to.
Hi. Hey, Ted. Hey, Tina. Hey, girl.
Hi. Hey, how are you? Aww. Is this melted yet? Ow! Fuck! I'm trying to get these right. I know it may not seem like it, but I am trying here. I am trying to get these right to make them according to this stupid ass video. Oh shit. Okay. So I think I've accidentally made brownies. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how to melt chocolate in the microwave. We're gonna get this right. There we are. I know how to cook. Which is why I don't know how to melt chocolate in the microwave without Googling it. Okay, so if this recipe turns out bad, it's 100% my fault. It's like, not even a question. There. Now, I put it in there for like a minute. Dogs, none of this is for you. Absolutely none of it. It's chocolate, you'll die, and I love you too much for that. I want you alive. Let's try this again. So, 1 minute, and then stir it. I might as well start putting the other shitty chocolate in here. Look, even if I fuck up this chocolate, it's not gonna be the worst thing that's gonna happen to this chocolate bar. Oh Lord, oh damn, oh gosh, oh jeez. That's not chocolate, is it? Put it in for 20 more seconds. That should be good. Hey, even before I make cooking videos, I should make sure that I actually know how to cook. Mmm. Chocolate. I can't wait to defile this with ramen. I almost forgot that was what we were supposed to be doing. And now that I have remembered, I'm not excited. Alright, we're gonna put some peanut butter in there as well. This is not... It's not how the video made it seem. There's chocolate, there's peanut butter. It is swirled around. Reese's lawyers are contacting me as we speak. Let's add the ramen. Jesus. Ramen is just flying everywhere. Oh, fuck. It just went all over. This is just going to be a miserable experience for everyone involved. Like, to me, who's going to eat it, and also to me, because I'm going to be stepping on ramen this entire time. This is unappetizing. Why is this so unappetizing? I mean, I know why, but there's nothing I can do about that now. This is one of those things that, like, ceases to be food. Like, my brain doesn't register this as food anymore. It registers it as an arts and crafts project. Like a really bad one that just gets ramen everywhere. Jesus! Now here comes the most important part. Chicken seasoning on this ramen that's on this chocolate. Whoa. This isn't food! This isn't food anymore! We have successfully turned food into not food! Pouring some sprinkles on my ramen chocolate. This'll make it taste good. This will definitely make it taste good. Alright, I'm gonna get the broom and we're gonna put this in the fridge.
96 Civic, and you know that shit is green over.
I'm beginning to think I bought too much ramen for this. Oh well. Anyway, let's make ramen brownies. This one is different because it actually calls for cooked ramen. So I have some water boiling on the stove. We're gonna make some cooked ramen. I'm going to follow the instructions on this Duncan Hines Chewy Fudge Brownie Mix. Oh, Mr. Hines, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Ramen is in the pot. It's gonna take 3 minutes. Let's fucking wait. Okay, so how do I make brownies? Just like, who asked for this? Who wants to do this? Like, I thought the whole stigma around ramen, I thought the whole point of it was that, like, you're broke. This is the food for broke college kids. Who in the hell is making brownies with this? See, the good news is, the brownies should be fine. The brownie part of the brownies should be fine. Because I'm following instructions that aren't made by a lunatic. Something else I want to point out while I'm here and making a mess is that the video that's on YouTube for this recipe is different from the video that's on Facebook about this recipe, because the video that's on YouTube doesn't actually show you everything that you need. Like, it doesn't show any exact measurements. I guess the video on YouTube is supposed to be more visual ASMR, and the video on Facebook is supposed to be for people who actually want to make this recipe. I don't know why anyone would want to make this recipe, though. This is thick. I'm actually going to add another egg. There we go. Oh, yeah. Get my arm workout. Gotta work off this fat somehow. Might as well do it making brownies, which seems counterintuitive. But wait until you hear about the twist in these brownies. Wait till you hear about the ramen twist. One cup of pure, unfiltered crack rock sugar. How is this cream cheese still not soft? It's been sitting out for like an hour. It's not gonna taste good. And I'm not sure why I needed to use ramen for this. That's just the whole video summed up, isn't it? This isn't gonna taste good, and I'm not sure why I needed to use ramen. This doesn't at all look like it looks in the video. It just doesn't. They're lying to our children. You want some sugary cream cheese ramen? What is this? My oven's preheated and I still haven't greased my pan. I'm a bad cook. I think this video is just proving that I'm a bad cook. And that's a little demoralizing that I had to learn this through 8 crazy ramen hacks. I don't know what this is supposed to make. In theory, brownies. In theory. Then, what's your favorite part of every brownie recipe? That's right, adding the ramen. This looks like bad. It actually looks like their video. I need to pour the other half on it, but this looks about like the video does. It just kind of looks bad in the sense that I wouldn't want to eat it from their video either. Surprised there aren't more brownie recipes that just put a bunch of uncooked ramen in there. Hell yeah. This whole video is just one long, deep sigh. I guess I have to bake this now. Hi, it's me, Jesse, you know, from the video. I recorded all this footage like a month and a half ago and I'm just now getting to editing it because in the time since then and now, our world has changed drastically. By which of course I mean that Animal Crossing New Horizons has come out and it's consumed far more of my life than I'm willing to admit. I'm just popping in real quick to tell you guys that this video was sponsored by my close good friends. I sent out a text and asked if any of them wanted to try some bad ramen recipes and I expected a string of no's, but instead I actually got a couple yeses. So I'm very grateful for that, especially my friend Nina, who is going to be featured in the rest of this video. She helped me try out the ramen chocolate recipes. She's a real G, she's an MVP. And other acronyms, I guess. I don't know. I have to go to work in like 2 hours, and I'm just doing this real quick, and I'm bad at making videos, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna send you guys back to past Jesse and Nina, who are definitely having the time of their lives right now. Say hi.
Hi.
Nina. What's that? Nina, it smells like something in here.
It smells really good. It smells like brownies.
It smells like disappointment.
Oh my god. Did you put the seasoning on top of it?
No, okay, there's actually no ramen seasoning on that one. So, Nina.
Yeah. I'm like scared to try it. Like, I don't want to break a tooth.
You like some chocolate?
Oh my god! I'm glad I brought my pack of them.
Well, the good news is, most of the seasoning is intact.
It doesn't look bad. Like, it does look appetizing. Like, it does.
There's a peanut butter chocolate bar in here. if you just get through all of the ramen and chicken ramen seasoning.
Oh my god.
Well, bon appetit.
Bone apple teeth.
Bon appetit.
It smells like Easter. Like it's.
I'm not sure if it's a good or bad thing.
When I think of Easter, I think of like Reese's cups and like peanut butter. All I think about when I think of Easter. It's just the candy part of it.
That's fair.
Jesus is great and all, but that's not what chocolate is supposed to sound like. God. All right.
We can't do dink it and sink it because Rhett and Link have a copyright on that. We're gonna touch it and munch it.
It's very salty. I don't want to swallow it.
I swallow it. It's just as salty on the way down.
Yeah. It's like so much saltier on the way down.
That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Honestly.
It's not horrendous.
It's not terrible. I don't know why anyone would make it.
I say that things happen for a reason, but this happened for no reason. That crunch. It tastes so wrong. You know when you were cooking, I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I know when I was bored waiting for like noodles to cook, I would take like a piece of like noodle and like crunch on it.
Yeah.
This tastes like you're trying to crunch on a fettuccine noodle.
Yeah.
And it's just wrong. Okay. I'm like physically uncomfortable. Wait, did you actually do the cheese part?
Yeah.
I'm like really not ready for this. I don't want it to exist. I want it to like disappear. That might save the ramen actually.
I'm not entirely certain it will because it's been baking in the oven for 30 minutes.
Oh my god, what if it's like a rock?
This.
It looks like undigested ramen.
You know how corn doesn't actually process through your digestive system? It's like that, but ramen. This isn't cooked.
Wait, it's not.
This isn't cooked. I followed their instructions. It's not cooked.
You know, you remember that scene from Alien?
I do want to say, like, just the ramen plus the cream cheese plus the sugar was so unappetizing.
Yeah, like
Just
making that.
so completely unappetizing.
I think it is cooked because I think the majority of what this is ramen. What's scaring me the most is the noodle part. Like I don't want that.
Like the middle noodle part or the top noodle part?
The bottom noodle part.
That's so bad. That's terrible.
Alright, I'm gonna get. Oh my god, this is gonna be a big beauty bite.
Touch it, munch it. Ah, it's hot.
It's not good, but I'm not completely bothered by the taste.
It's not like a bad texture
It's not.
because, like,
Never mind, it is. I don't taste any cream cheese. I don't taste the noodles. What killed the other one was the seasoning. That was really gross. But this is fine.
I'd argue that what kills both of them is just the uncooked ramen.
It's not bad, but I wouldn't. This is not something I would choose to eat.
So basically the same verdict as the last recipe.
Exactly. No, 0 out of 10. It's what you make on a Sunday afternoon when you're off work or you're just getting off work and you're thinking to yourself, I really have nothing interesting going on. Or it's like those memes where it's like, you come home when your girl cooks you this. What do you do? What would you do if someone cooked you this?
Alright, I haven't planned an ending for this video.
Well, just don't do this at home. Don't try this at home.
Don't try this at home.
Don't be like us and be just thoroughly disappointed in this. If you want to make this, just eat the chocolate. Just eat chocolate.
Just eat chocolate.
Don't incorporate ramen into anything.
That's the moral lesson of this video. Don't just eat chocolate.
These people in this video are assholes.